Welcome, Miss Courtney, and
Thank
anybody else
you.
who comes across this beautiful video. Um, so this, my name's Deanna from UpYourVibe.us, and this is our beautiful Courtney, Deanna Courtney. Ironic,
Yeah.
or perfectly aligned with what needs to go on today. So, our Up Your Vibe tribe comes together to really keep us on the mission of why we're here. Some people know exactly why they're here on earth to experience these wild rides that we get to experience. Like, I know why I'm here, and I'm trying to share my screen. Um, so this call is really about the soul's journey. This is my wisdom wheel. So this is how I work with clients. I help them with GNM. I help them how to figure out how to pull in some daily fun, self-care mastery, conscious decisions, and expanding their support system and making sure that it is healthy and supportive. So that's kind of how I work with people that come to me. But today's call and this tribe call is really about our soul's journey. So I have been reading this beautiful book, Anna, the voice of the Magdalene, but I don't even know how to say Magdalenes. I want to say it that way. This is a sequel to Anna, grandmother of Jesus, which is my other favorite book. So this is I always forget this, a channeled book. It's not just channeled by Claire Hartsong. She channeled Anna, grandmother of Jesus, but it's a collaborative channeling. So sometimes Claire is channeling, and sometimes this new character that I've been introduced to, Catherine in Clement, is channeling. So it's really fascinating. And I do have to say that this morning in a chapter, they, whoever was channeling actually felt cramps in their legs and felt jumpiness in the legs. And the person that was being channeled, it was a male who had experienced torture. And the torture was about, they were basically, take a deep breath, doing really torturous things to his legs. So when I read that, I was like, I know this is true because that is a GNM from the GNM perspective. Twitching and those sensations that they were describing was exactly the story that matched that he shared. So, this I highly recommend. It has, so everybody will pick it up and read it and gain some different knowledge. Um, so, it's my new favorite anyway, and I'm about halfway through it. So through this, there's words, there's concepts that get my curiosity going. So today's was the Song of Songs, and it basically is this really old, like before Jesus's time, and I don't know the whole story, so forgive me. Um, but I did a quick little search and I came across, and I'm looking at my iPad right now. I came across this little excerpt of this. It's not the whole poem, um, but it's about love. It's a love song, and it's been interpreted that it's about finding your partner. But there's some other stuff that when somebody delves into this, there may be other things that come to them that can be their truths. So I won't go there because sometimes it turns people off. So we don't want to down anybody's vibe today. So, what I wanted to do with Courtney and whoever watches this is to actually do a meditation. Um, It is not my gifting to meditate. I'm too busy. My brain. But I actually wanted to challenge myself and do just like a 5-minute meditation. Might go a little longer. And I was going to turn off the recording and allow you to have this, but I want to challenge anybody that's not a good meditator to just kind of join me in the uncomfortableness of it. Um, so on, I will be sharing in this YouTube video the the clip that I'm reading from. It looks like this. It starts with, "This is a midrash of the first verse of the Song of Songs." So I'm going to read it one time through, and then I don't know what's going to happen. So I might read little parts of it. And then when we're done, we'll have a little share. You, me, Courtney. So first, just take a deep breath. You can, oh, this is, Courtney brought this to my attention earlier. When you meditate, the spine should be straight without holding yourself up or forcing your body into a rigid posture. So just kind of sit someplace where you feel comfortable and just get your spine as straight as it can be in the most comfortable position that you can. And if you want to hold your hands like this in prayer, you want to hold it to your sternum, you can. Some people like to do, this is a mudra. There's an energy to this. Don't ask me all the details because I just get concepts, not the details. Some people like to do this, and that's their comfort, or however you feel is appropriate for you in this moment. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, the deepest breath that you can. And we don't have to judge the breath, just allow it in and allow it out. In with life, energy, force, source, and out with anything that doesn't serve you in this moment. I feel myself a little tense, a little like, go, ready for the marathon. So I'm just going to note that and not judge it and just relax. So I will do a little reading now. So this is a midrash, the first verse of the Song of Songs. And here it begins. Quintessence of all essences, silence and essence, out of which all songs arise. Universal fire, spirit of the breath of all life. Ashira, resting within her timeless essence, even as she moves and speaks. Creativity, giving shape to the cosmos. From deep within, all of its arising subjects. This is her peace. This opening verse, this is a little bit of the commentary. This opening verse and the entire poem is a meditation in itself, and it reveals itself more deeply as we enter meditative spaces. So I will read it again. Quintessence of all essences, silence and essence out of which all songs arise. Universal fire, spirit of the breath of all life. Ashira, resting within her timeless essence, even as she moves and speaks. Creative, creatively, no, creativity, creativity giving shape to the cosmos from deep within all of its arising subjects. This is her piece. Creativity giving shape to the cosmos. So if you're looking at this, actually, I can share my screen. As you're looking at this, if you choose to, find something in this that just speaks to you in the here and now. And we'll take about 3 minutes just to be with this. Find something. Read this to yourself silently, or turn your audio off and read it aloud. And find something to go deeper into. And I will set a timer. Actually, let's go 5 minutes. There's no rush here. Simple 5-minute practice starting. Got about 30 more seconds. Let me share. Okay. Okay. Courtney, are you back with us?
Yes, I am.
How is that for you?
That was nice and relaxing.
Are you a meditator?
No, not normally.
Are you a relaxer?
Yes.
Oh. Do you believe that relaxing and meditation might be the same?
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay. How was this for you? And I will share the poem, the song. Was there, number one, you can always say no to any question or not right now. So we always respect somebody's position. Do you
Okay.
want to share your experience? Was there a
Um,
word that came out to you, or how did this work for you?
I have a hard time, so obviously I'm Christian and I have read parts of the Bible. I haven't read it in its entirety, but a lot of like these verses and stuff don't really make a whole lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But part of it, um I like the part that says, even as she moves and speaks, creativity giving shape to the cosmos from deep within all of its arising subjects. This is her piece. I don't know what about it that I like, but I like it.
I too. In fact, as you read that back to me, I got full body chills
hmm
because, when we've had times that you're going through something and I'm like, get into something that you love. And what is that creativity in you, Courtney, that you love to do?
Refurbishing furniture and decorating.
Yes.
Yep.
So creativity, what I was meditating on or repeating in my head and in my emotions, creativity giving shape to the cosmos. So, which is part of the whole everything. So when you're creating, that is your essence, that is your beauty. You are making a difference
That
in
makes complete sense.
the big picture. You don't think that stripping and going through all the toil and tear of all the aspects of stripping a piece of wood and turning it you don't do you really think that's making a difference in the world, Courtney? But it is,
Yeah.
because what that in my interpretation is what that enlivens in you is life. That is you versus some of the versions of you that have had challenges that are just in a hole.
Right.
Not picking on you, that's life as a human being.
Yes.
So you can't be in a hole when you are doing this creativity, can you?
No.
You can only do one or the other.
Right.
So regardless of the state of mind or physical body, when you can find something that you can be creative with, even if you're laying there in a lot of pain, where can we find our creativity? Whether it's humming a song, whether it's reading a poem, whether it's searching YouTube videos of how to strip furniture, what other ways you can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, yeah, we are human beings being our unique individual selves, selves. So
Yeah.
many similarities in the speech. Yes, and in this book, there is a lot of talk and revelation about, not a lot, but the messages of getting out of the human box of what religion is and what Jesus was supposed to be. Jesus was not supposed to be revered, and oh, he didn't want that. He showed us how to live, and he just wanted you to know that you can do exactly what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Short story.
Yeah.
And more.
Yeah.
We add that. So when this was the first little search that I did this morning, I was like, this could be really helpful to those that are just trying to find peace within themselves, trying to find what they're good at. Maybe there's something in here that can just kind of meet you where you are and take you up a notch. Because that's
Yeah.
really what Up Your Vibe is all about, is not, oh, you must be joyful now. No, you can't go from fear, sorrow, powerlessness, those low energies, to joy. No, it just doesn't work that way.
No.
But you can incrementally find little tools, find little phrases that can just be something that can meet you where you are and just give you a fresh breath.
Yeah.
To take the next step.
Absolutely.
That is a simple process, not always easy.
No.
Definitely not always easy. So, one suggestion that I kind of, when I work with my peoples, um, I always think of, a lot of people get tattoos on the inside of their arm, but we don't have to. We can, oh, okay, thank you. I always suggest that, like, if there's a simple phrase that can just keep you in the now, just write it there for the day. Like
Yeah.
a permanent marker. Maybe it'll stay there for the week or the month. Whatever
Right.
can get you to go, even if it's breathe. I know my phrase that I use a lot is breathe, trust, love.
Love. Yep.
In that order, or change it up. Because it really is that simple. Because that will keep you out of the drama of what we're creating.
Yep.
We're creators. Creativity, giving shape to the cosmos. We can create some stories, can't we,
Oh,
Courtney?
yes, we can.
They're not always serving our highest. Okay, if you had to write a tattoo today from this, what would you write? What would be a very empowering statement for you today, Courtney?
You are safe.
Mm.
Mm.
You are safe. Yep. Because that really is what the psyche that is just looking out for the dangers,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it wants. Any danger? Any
Yep.
danger? No, you're safe. And then you breathe.
Yep.
And then if it comes up again, safe. Okay, you may have to do that 1,000 times in a day.
Mhm. Yep.
But all those moments in between, you can be at peace.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And this happened this morning. I had a little healing event while I was doing a little playing with this verse this morning. So we can have our experiences here on earth, but there's levels of stuff that realistically it's not ours. It can be our parents, it can be our children's, it can be things
Yeah.
that we don't know exist. Um, so just go with whatever presents and just note, let it go, acknowledge, we're safe, rinse and repeat.
Yep.
Do you know a funny story about that rinse and repeat?
What?
Shampoo company. I don't know which one, but rumor has it there was a shampoo company that wanted their sales up. So they looked at their label, rinse, and then they just added 2 words and repeat. Sales went up.
Oh my gosh.
People ran out of their shampoo twice as
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, who got swindled
The people using the shampoo.
or following the directions
Yeah.
that didn't say, hey, my hair used to be clean. Why do I need to clean it more? Like it works.
Right.
We got a question too.
Yep.
Anyway, we
That's
like
so
to share
funny.
little snippets. Okay, so there was one thing that I decided last week. Michelle was on the call that
Mhm.
I decided maybe permanently, maybe term or temporarily, that anybody that showed up to the calls would get a discount if they needed any help. If you need a session sometime throughout the day for the rest of the Monday, if I have openings and you want to schedule something, you will get a discount. And I go back and forth 22% discount, or if you want an hour session for 66. That was my beginning rate.
Okay.
So or make an offer.
Okay.
I'm like that.
Yeah.
So it helps me get my creativity going. So it fills me. So
Yep.
it's a little kind of like free advertising, but I get to do what I love, which makes me more productive during the week.
Absolutely.
So it's a selfish maneuver.
Hey, that works. Because I'll probably need to talk to you by the end of today.
Well, maybe, maybe not. You have a free tool that you may be able to. And here's what I would encourage: you have an issue, you're like, oh, I could really use Deanna. See if you can use this
Okay.
and address it.
Okay.
See
Yeah.
how well that works for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll put myself out of business.
Yeah, you would.
I got other ways to
Yeah.
up my vibe and help people.
Yeah.
So thank you, Courtney, for participating and playing along this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for
You
having
look beautiful in your bed.
me.
Your
Thank you.
radiant smile.
Thanks.
All right. So we will continue blazing our trail, however we see, whatever direction, not judging, just kind of finding us wherever we are and going, what's my next step? A
Yep.
simple journey, not always easy. So as always, we try to do something that ups our vibe.
Yes.
And Monday's calls are at 11:11 a.m. New York time, and they are for the purpose of raising our vibration and picking up tools here and there. So we will see you next week if it
Yes.
is right. Peace, Courtney,
Bye.
and the rest of you.